Now, Secretary of State Marco Rubio is set to take part in talks between Israel and Lebanon today as fighting between Israeli forces and the Hezbollah militant group continues. We're joined now by CBS News Middle East contributor Courtney Kealy, who's been following all the twists and turns here. Courtney, great to have you with us this morning. So we've got some high-level, the first direct high-level talks between Israel and Lebanon since '93. But what are the real prospects of a breakthrough, considering Israel feels really unleashed with the Iran war in the background, and Lebanon is suffering?
Right. So what we really have is a direct meeting. Now, I lived there in both places. Israelis and Lebanese never meet. They did in the 80s after 1982 invasion. Israel then held southern Lebanon for 18 years. And then Prime Minister Netanyahu was not okay with withdrawal. And now it looks like they're moving back into southern Lebanon. So that is a huge issue for the Lebanese, not just Hezbollah. Now, Hezbollah does have a huge population of loyal members in southern Lebanon. They have a much, more than 26-year history of launching attacks into northern Israel. And they're doing it right now against the Lebanese government, against the Lebanese army. So there's a difference between Hezbollah loyalists and the rest of Lebanon. And it's a very complex sectarian divide of over 17 religions. And that's how it can splinter. So Hezbollah is saying, ever since the death of Khomeini, they're attacking Israel. And it's a very close border. Israel says they're going to go in 20 miles, which is a huge which would be a huge reoccupation in the Lebanese mind. It would be a buffer zone in Israelis. So they are far apart. But this face-to-face meeting with the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, is incredibly significant just because they're face-to-face. And whether they can agree on disarming Hezbollah or how that can be done, because the Lebanese government is not strong enough, the Lebanese army is not strong enough to do it on their own.
Well, this is also partly why the ceasefire talks between the U.S. and Iran failed. Iran wanted Hezbollah and what's happening in Lebanon to be a piece of it. The U.S. did not want that. And now we're 24 hours into this U.S.-imposed blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. Where do things stand there?
We've heard one Chinese ship has gone through, that one might go through. But the problem is this chokehold, this narrowest point that's in Iranian territorial waters, is about 2 miles wide, and it's a shallow body of water relative to an ocean. And so you could really have a problem there. If one ship goes, it gets sunk there. If one ship gets a bottleneck there, it'll close it down again. So it's not only just keeping it open, it's keeping it safe and making sure safe passage. And right now, again, Iran and the U.S. are at odds about this.
Yeah, things definitely appear to be stuck. Courtney, thank you very much. Great to see you.